Happy Valentine's Day and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Corinne. If you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and tap the bell to receive instant notifications so you can see when I post. But today I did a get ready with me / story time. So please, let's get into the video. This is the story time of the time where text-free became my best friend. So I was about a freshman, and me and my best friend at the time, we was about to go out and go to the movies because we knew all the boys was gonna be there on Saturday night. And this is when Facebook was popping, so everybody's like, oh, if you see me at the movies, say what's up, like corny stuff, so corny. So whatever, we get all cute, we go to the movies, and I forgot what movie we saw, but when our movie was over, her ex comes up to her and gives her a hug, and her ex is with two other boys, and one of the boys that he was with was like my Facebook crush. And I was like, oh my gosh, girl, like, and you know, I could keep a pretty cool face, stay cool, calm, and collected, but like my stomach was like, ooh, I don't even know. So they all walk up to us, and her ex like gives her a hug, and my Facebook crush, he looks at me and he puts his arms out and was like, basically give me a hug without saying give me a hug. So I was like, oh my god. So I went to go give him a hug, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm about to be his boo, like this is where it starts. So he's like, oh yeah, hit me up sometime, and I'm like, okay. So we walk away, and when they walk away, like, you know, we start laughing and screaming and stuff. I'm like, bruh, I gotta go home, like, let's go. So I go home, and he messages me on Facebook and was like, it was good seeing you. And I was like, it was good seeing you too, but I wanted to say something else, so the conversation just wouldn't end there. So I was like, I didn't even know that you knew who I was. Like, who am I? I was like, and he was like, what? How do you not know who you are? Like, you're one of the cutest girls on Facebook. And, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, he thinks I'm the cutest girl on Facebook. Like, I was feeling myself. So we just started talking, and we exchanged numbers. And we was like, we would be a fly couple, because, like, he dressed real cute. He said, I dress cute. And I was like, we would be dope. Like, so what are we waiting on? So, you know, we start talking and becoming like that was my boo, but it really wasn't. But anyway, he was like, oh, let's be each other's Twitter headers. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, you pick a picture of me, I'll pick a picture of you. And I was like, okay, cool. So I picked a picture of him, and I made him my Twitter header. And he picked a picture of our text messages. Like, he didn't pick a picture of me. He cropped our text messages so where my name wasn't in it, but it was like just flirting, and put that as his header. And in a way, like, I kind of was feeling special, but then I'm like, not really, because no, he could like lie, like this could be anyone, and like he could be like, well, I just found that somewhere. And I'm like, why would I have your face in my header and you got a picture of some screenshots of yours? Like, what? So I put some messages in my header too, because I'm like, I'm not about to be showing you off and you're not doing it to me. So I was like, it is what it is. And we kind of got into a fight over that low key, and he was just like, everyone knows that you're my girl, but we wasn't like dating. We was just talking, I guess. But he's like, but everyone knows about us, so don't even trip. So you know me, I'm like, okay, like, let me not trip, let me chill out. So then we had plans to go to the movies. And he's like, yeah, let's go see that movie with Taraji and Idris Elba. I forgot what it was called, where he like tries to break in her house. So I was in my head like, okay, like, cool, like this is a kind of scary thriller movie, so like I could lean on him or something, you know, like maybe he could hold me, LOL. So my best friend at the time said that she couldn't go because she had just got in trouble. So I'm like, dang, like I can't go by myself. Like I need at least one friend to go with me. So I hit up my friend, and we're gonna call her Tay. So I hit up Tay, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, let's go to the movies. And she's like, all right, cool. And at the time, neither of us was driving, so our parents had to take us and pick us up type stuff. And we're like, yeah, let's go. So we get to the movies, and it's so crazy because like I'm with Tay and we're like waiting for him, and she's like, yeah, I'll be the third wheel, I don't care. Like, she's like, I wanted to see this movie anyway and no one wanted to see it with me, so I guess it's like a double win. So I was like, okay, cool. We walk into the movies and we meet up with my Facebook crush, and he was like, hey, what's up, like being all like affectionate, like giving me a hug and stuff, and you know, I'm just cheesing, like I just like nervous smile, like I just didn't even know what to do. So I was just like, hey, what's up, trying to act like I really was impressed, but knowing I was excited. So we're walking into the movies, and I was like kind of feeling uncomfortable, like I was so shy, and all of a sudden this boy runs up to us, and we're gonna call him Martin. And Martin runs up to us and he's like, oh, what's up? Martin is Tay's ex. So Martin was like, oh, what y'all about to go see? And she's like, oh my God, don't come with us, like leave me alone. And then we were like, I was like, Tay, please, like come on, please, like let him come. And she's like, oh my gosh. And Tay looks at my Facebook crush and is like, oh, what's up, bro? And they're like, what? Like, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute. So I'm like, oh, they know each other. Okay, this is gonna be cool. Like, I said, this was like an unplanned double date, low key. So we all walk into the movies, and I'm looking at Tay, and I know she wasn't excited that her ex was there, but she wasn't like tripping, I guess. Like, she was just like, all right, whatever. She's like, we're not getting back together, but I guess we could be caked up in the movies, like, so whatever. So we're watching the movie, and you know, I'm leaning on him, Tay's leaning on Martin. The movie's over, we go outside the movies, and you know, we're just talking and waiting. We're waiting for my mom to come pick us up. And we're just talking, and he's doing all this extra, like, you're so beautiful, you're so this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, thank you so much. And he was like, are you Asian? Like, look at your eyes. Like, he was just trying to flirt. Like, I don't even know, but like, he was just doing the most. But like, you know, I was feeling it because I was like, we're about to get together, like, duh. So my mom comes and texts me, and she's like, I'm here. So we're like, all right, bye, like, we gotta go. I was like, I'll text you. And he was like, all right, yeah, just text me. So he just like walks off. We get in the car, and my mom didn't know that I was about to meet my Facebook crush up there, so like we didn't really talk about it, but I eventually told her, but just not that night. So we were just having a conversation in the car. We take my friend home, and you know, we're just chilling. So I go home and I text him, and I didn't want to be like, I don't know, like clingy. So I didn't want to text him and be like, I had a great time, but I did anyway. So I texted him that, and he was like, yeah, like you look so beautiful, like we have to do it again. Like, he was like, but this time just us two. And I'm just like, okay, like next weekend then let's do it. So we was already planning to meet up again, and he went to school like on the other side of town, and I didn't have a car, he didn't have a car. So how was we really gonna see each other unless like we meet up somewhere in the middle, like when our parents drop us off? Like, how we just been texting more and more. And I remember I got up early one morning to go to my brother's basketball game. So I go to this school, and I send him like this sweet like good morning text. Like, it was so extra, but it was just sweet. And I had peeped, like I was a little stalker, so I was looking on Instagram, and I had seen that he was liking pictures, and it was like liked by my Facebook crush 2 minutes ago. And I'm like, but I sent him that text about 20 minutes ago, so he's not texting me back. But I didn't want to seem crazy or like double text him or nothing. So I was like, okay, Corinne, like put your phone down, like stop, like just chill. And it takes a lot for me to chill, especially when I know you're ignoring me. Then I'm like, really, you're gonna really piss me off right now. And I was like, no, don't start and don't ruin something, you know, before it even really starts. I'm at the game, and then he texts me like 10 minutes later and replies to my good morning message, but I still don't even say nothing about the fact that I knew he was ignoring me. So I was like, okay, whatever. Let me just keep going on with our day. We're just gonna have a good day regardless. So we're just talking all day. Like, we was using hella emojis. Like, we probably look so childish, but like, I was like, yo, like, this is about to be my boyfriend. Like, I already know. So basically, we've been texting more and more and more, and then he started like not replying to me like hours at a time. And I was just like, what? Like, I was like, I didn't even bring up the time where he was ignoring me, so what is he mad for? So, but I saw him on Twitter, I saw him on Instagram, like, he was all on social media, but not like saying nothing to me. So, you know, I kind of got in my feelings, like, I don't understand, like, and this is the first time, like, I really started to like a boy, and I felt like I was doing most of the work, and that's flag one. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I just really didn't understand. So I was like, I need answers. Like, what? So I text my best friend at the time, and I'm like, I was like, he's ignoring me. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, do I say something? And, you know, she's like, girl, F him. Like, cuss him out. You don't need him. But I'm like, no, I like him. Like, why is he doing this? So he was like low-key hurting my feelings. So then I kind of was just chilling now. And when he would text me, like, I would reply right away. And he would take like hours. So I'm like, dude, like, you're pissing me off. Like, I don't even want to text you. So I'm looking on Instagram, just scrolling. And then, like, I rarely would ever go to my explore page, like, ever. I go on my explore page and I see this girl that I think is so pretty. So I'm like, oh my God, she's pretty. And like, I'm not a hater. Like, if I see a pretty girl, I'm gonna like her picture. I'm gonna like show her like, you're cute. Like, I don't have to comment or nothing, but I'm gonna give her a like. So I liked her picture. And why do I look in the comments and it's my Facebook crush? Like, bro, what are you doing? He's putting all these hard eyes, like, dang, you're beautiful, hit me up. And she replied like, okay, I got you, I just messaged you. And I'm like, oh no, bro. Oh no. Like, I said, I'm not doing nothing. And this is when Instagram was kind of new, I think, or when I started using it more. So I was like, he ain't been doing nothing on Facebook because he knows I'm always on Facebook, but you can go to Instagram. Like, you trying to be sneaky. So I screenshotted it and sent it to my best friend at the time. And she was like, nope, cut him off. There's no explanation. Cut him off. Like, if y'all are talking and y'all made it like clear that y'all was officially talking, and he shouldn't be doing this. Like, nope, cut him off. And I'm like, dang, like, I guess. So I send the screenshot to him and I said, LOL, in all lower caps. You know, that's how you know I'm pissed. Like, I said LOL with a period too, a space and then a period. So he's like, what are you tripping for? I just said she was pretty. Like, I can't compliment other girls now. And in my head, I'm like, no. Like, no. Like, aren't we a thing? Like, what are you doing? And I was just like, I didn't want to sound like I'm all insecure or something. So I was just like, no, I'm not saying that. But I said, but I thought like we was exclusive. So I don't even understand why you would be doing this. Like, yeah, I get it. You're not my boyfriend, but we made sure that we was exclusive. And he's like, you're tripping. And he just didn't reply. But he says, you're tripping. And I was like, no, I'm not tripping. It's whatever. Then he goes on Twitter and says, like, he was one of them Twitter dudes. Like, he was like, obviously you're tripping if you brought it to my attention. And I'm like, get off of Twitter when you can't even text me back. Bye. Like, nobody has time for your Twitter fingers. So I'm like, okay, here goes FBI agent / detective Corinne. So this is when my friend was like, bro, you should make a text free. And I'm like, dang. I was like, bet. And I said, I'm about to pretend to be Martin. And my friend Tay was like, duh, do that. So I made the text free. You know, I set it up with like a fake email, got a Denver number, and I texted my Facebook crush and was like, hey, what's up, bro? It's Martin. And he was like, hey, what's good? how you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, what you been on? So he's just texting Martin. You know how boys do, like, just chatting. And, like, I was just being a whole dude. Like, he didn't even expect nothing. So I was like, well, Martin, me. I was like, so you feeling Corinne? Like, are y'all serious? Like, what's good with y'all? Like, that was cute. Like, you know. And he was like, yeah, bro, she's cute. She's cool. And he was like, but I was like, but bro, that's not your only, huh? And he was like, nah, bro. Like, I ain't even trying to take her serious. Like, I messed up for trying to tell her that she was my one and only. So I low-key got pissed, but like, I'm Martin, so I can't react. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, bro, I feel you. You gotta do what you gotta do. These females be clingy. And he was like, nah, she wasn't clingy. He said, but I'm not trying to take nothing serious with her. Like, I honestly just don't care. And I was just like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, you got my feelings all in this. I'm all feeling you and stuff. And you just like playing games. Like, for what? So I was like, okay. So Martin just all of a sudden stopped texting. And then my Facebook crush texts me, as in my actual phone. And he's like, hey, beautiful, what are you doing? And I was just so mad. Like, I just didn't reply. I kind of just ghosted him, to be honest. And I was like, and he just kept hitting me up, kept calling me, hitting me up on Instagram, Facebook, all that. He actually made me his header, like my actual face. And I'm like, why do I gotta sit over here and ghost you for you to act right? Like, what is wrong with y'all? So I still didn't say nothing to him. And he was like, he called me one day and he's like, Corinne, like, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't even understand. And I was like, dude, I heard what you said to Martin. Like, you're not even taking me serious. Like, you think I'm a joke. Da 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 da. I know that sounds like something the Aqua would do. Like, you're not supposed to snitch. But I didn't care because we really didn't even have Martin's real number in the first place. And I literally have never seen Martin since that day. So he was like, oh, I was just telling him that because I didn't want to be texting him. I was just trying to hurry up. And I was like, nah, like, you don't have to lie. Like, I already see what it is. Like, it is what it is. So then he was trying to do the most. And, you know, my dumb self, him doing the most, I'm like, oh my gosh, he cares. Like, I guess we can be for real now because he's doing all this extra. So he starts tweeting about me. He'll post a tweet like, she's a female version of me, kind of like what Drake said. Oh my god. And he was like, go look at my last tweet, it's about you. So I go look and it was like, she's a female version of me. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, feeling all special. Then this girl retweets it, like, she quote tweets it, and it's like, she posts to go look at that tweet. So he just told me and another girl to go look at a tweet talking about, it's for us, it's for one of us, you know what I'm saying? So when she posts that, I like it, and then I ghost him again. Like, I didn't even have the time to argue because I'm like, dude, like, do you know how many dudes is in my phone right now? Like, I don't need to be like begging you for nothing, like absolutely nothing. So I like ghosted him, and then he was like, why would he all reply back to the girl like, delete this, why would you post this? And I'm just like, oh my god. And it was crazy because there was actual females that I knew. So I'm like, dude, like, whatever, like, you're playing games, like. And at the time, this really did hurt my feelings, but now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, bro, this wasn't nothing. Like, he was not even being serious. So after she posts a tweet and I ghost him, this is when he's like a little artist type stuff. So yeah, I know, make a song for you, I'm gonna do this, like, I'm gonna prove to you that I want you and only you, and won't nobody come between us. And I was like, well, I'll believe it when I see it. And honestly, like, we was talking for like a good month and nothing came up, no drama, no BS. I didn't see him on no girls' pictures, none of that. Like, he was posting me as his woman crush, tagging me. So I'm like, okay, like, obviously he must be serious now because, like, he sees I'm not the one for games. But, like, I look stupid because I just kept going back to that. So he's doing all the most, and you know, I'm just like, yep, like we're about to be, I said, this is it, like we're about to be serious, like it's just gonna go well. So the last strike was, so I'm on Facebook, and all of a sudden he like blocks me, not from his Facebook, but blocks me from some of his posts. And I didn't know this at the time because I was blocked, so I couldn't see it, and it wasn't like, it obviously wasn't nothing bad enough to where my friends was letting me know. So one day, this girl, she's so pretty. He, like, all of a sudden they just start dating. She posts him and she's like, oh, my man crush, this is my boyfriend. And I was like, and he's just like, yeah, commenting like, yeah, I love you, babe. So, and I'm like, and you're soft, like, what are you blocking me for? Like, if you just want to be a player, just be a player. Like, what are you doing? So I see them, like, their boyfriend, girlfriend, they're married on Facebook. So I'm like, yo, like, I'm done. Like, he for real hurt my feelings. And they was dating for a minute too, like, so it wasn't no BS relationship. So I just never talked to him again. Like, after I saw that, I liked the picture, so he peeped that I liked it because he was tagged in it. And I just never talked to him again. Like, he would hit me up and be like, hey, what are you doing? How are you? I heard you had a good season type stuff. And I just still just didn't say nothing because I'm like, I don't got time for it. So realize my worth. I don't need that. If you got to go through that much with a dude when y'all are talking, they're going to do the same thing when y'all are together. Like, it is what it is. But that was the time text-free became my best friend. But I'm not done with my look, so I'll show you guys my hair and my face and all that after I'm finished. And one more thing. If you have to make a text-free or do anything like FBI, anything extra for the dude that you're talking to or dating, then you just don't need to be with him, because obviously you don't trust him, and like, you need to feel secure. And if you don't feel secure, then you just need to leave. You don't need a reason. You don't need no proof. If you don't feel secure, that's the best excuse you need. Just bounce. Nope. We too grown, females. We too grown. So this is the final look to my Valentine's Day hair and my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and comment for whatever else you guys like to see. Bye.